Hello everyone. Today we will study the orbital velocity of a satellite. Orbital velocity is the velocity of a satellite which is required for it to move on a circular path around a heavy object. So we can define it in short. It is the velocity required by a satellite to move in an orbit around a heavy body. So if we consider one body as Earth, let's consider the center as O. R is the radius of this Earth and the satellite is revolving in an orbit around the Earth. Suppose the height of the satellite above the Earth's surface is h. Small m is the mass of the satellite. Capital M is the mass of the Earth. Then we can say that the distance of satellite from the center of the Earth is small r. Or we can also say that small r is the radius of the orbit of the satellite. Now which force is holding this satellite towards the center of the orbit? The centripetal force. And which force is providing this centripetal force? The gravitational force acting between the Earth and the satellite is providing the centripetal force necessary for its orbital motion. So we can write here that the centripetal force is provided by the gravitational force, or the gravitational force between the satellite and Earth provides the centripetal force. Right? So we can write the expression as the gravitational force between the Earth and the satellite is G into mass of Earth into mass of satellite upon separation between their centers is R. So square of this R, and the centripetal force of the satellite will be written as mass of satellite, velocity of satellite square upon radius of the satellite orbit. Now I am writing O suffix over here because VO is the orbital velocity of the satellite. Here if you want to write, you can also mention it like this, that Fg is equal to the centripetal force. So these values I have placed. Now we can solve it. I can cancel this. So from here, after cancelling these two things, we get V naught is equal to under root of G M upon R. Now if you look at the figure, small r is the radius of the orbit. So small r is r plus h over here. So we can put the value and we will get G M upon r plus h. Near Earth's surface, we can neglect h and also we can replace Gm by Gr square. Why? Near Earth's surface, h can be neglected, and also small g is equal to gm upon r square. So therefore gm can be written as g into r square. So if I take this as equation 1 and this as 2 and applying this condition that h can be neglected, we get v naught is equal to under root of g r square upon r. So from here this r will be cancelled and we get under root g r. Now if we put the values of this g and r, g we know that its value is 9.8 meter per second square. This can also be written as 9.8 into 10 power minus 3 kilometer per second square. Why I am using this kilometer unit? Because for this orbital velocity, the practical unit will be kilometer per second because very high velocity is required. And the radius of the earth is 6400 kilometer. So if we put the value, we get V naught is nearly equal to 7.92 kilometer per second. This is the orbital velocity. Time period of the satellite. For this you need to recall the diagram. This is your earth, this is your satellite, right? So the radius of the path as we discussed is small r. This is the satellite and this is your earth, right? So what will be the time period of the satellite? What is time period actually? Time taken to complete one revolution. So this is time taken to complete one revolution is called time period of a satellite. So that means time is distance upon speed, right? So this for time period, time means one complete rotation. So how much distance the satellite will cover? This will be equal to the circumference. And this will be orbital speed or orbital velocity of the satellite. That means this will be 2 pi small r upon orbital speed is VO. We know the formula for orbital speed. The formula is 2 pi r under root g m upon r. Right? So if we solve this, t is equal to 2 pi r to the power 1 plus 1 by 2. We can solve it further. This is 2 pi r and this root r will go up and this root gm will stay here, right? So this can be written as 1 plus 1 by 2. If bases are same, powers are added. So this will be under root of gm here. This can also be written as small r is what? R plus h, right? So this is r as we had seen in the previous diagram. This is h and this is R. So we are putting this value R plus h to the power 3 by 2, because this is actually 2 pi R to the power 3 by 2 upon under root of g m. So this is under root of g m. This is one form of the formula for the time period. Right? So I can mark this as first formula. And then we can find the different forms of the formula just by using mathematics and placing the values. So this I am rubbing now. Other forms of formula. So what do we do? For second form, put G is equal to Gm upon R square near Earth's surface. Therefore, Gm is equal to Gr square. Let's put this. Put 2 in 1. What will you get? Time period is 2 pi R plus h to the power 3 by 2 upon under root of G R square. Right? And near Earth's surface, so this is another form. You can write this also as one form. And near Earth's surface, h can be neglected. So what will be the formula? So this T is equal to 2 pi R plus h to the power R to the power 3 by 2 upon under root of G into R. What will it be? 3 by 2 minus 1. So T is equal to 2 pi R to the power 3 by 2 minus 1 upon under root of G. So this gives me 2 pi R to the power 1 by 2 upon under root of G. This is 2 pi under root of R upon G. So this is another form. So I can mark this as third. This is the third form. For the fourth form, I will put the value of mass in the form of density. So I'm just rubbing all this. You must have seen this. I had this form. In second equation. So I can write it here. T is equal to 2 pi R plus h to the power 3 by 2 upon under root of G m. This was from first. Now here I'll put the value of mass in terms of volume into density. So this will be mass is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube into density of earth. So time period will be 2 pi r plus h to the power 3 by 2 upon under root of g 4 by 3 pi r cube into rho. And near earth's surface, h is neglected. So what will be the form? T is equal to 2 pi, this will be r to the power 3 by 2 upon under root of g into 4 into pi into rho, and under root 3 will go up, and this is r to the power 3 by 2 outside this. So this will be cancelled. What will we get? 2 pi outside here, and this is this pi can be written root pi into root pi. Yes, so this is root 3 over here, and in the denominator this is root g. This 2 into 2 can be taken outside the root, and this is root pi here, and this is rho which is also inside the root. So let's cancel out whatever is cancelled. So this is cancelled, this is cancelled, and what will remain? This will remain under root of 3 pi by g rho. So this is another form of the time period formula. So what is that? This time period is equal to under root 3 pi upon g rho. So this is the fourth formula. All these formulas are very important because in competitions also they ask directly that which one is the time period of the satellite. So all these formulas are different forms for the time period of the satellite. That's all for now. Have a nice day.